If you are looking at the synastry or composite chart between two people in a relationship and you're wondering about any red flags or just like deal breaker challenging aspects that could determine that it's just not going to work, here's some that I see more often than not in relationships that are notably toxic or difficult. These can all be overcome or mitigated. I'm generalizing, but just these are some of the major red flags that I do see between charts. And this video is going to be more advanced, so if you're not familiar with synastry, this is not going to make sense. Firstly is any difficult aspect, square opposition, or the conjunction between Venus or Pluto, because this shows that there's obsession, a push-pull kind of like chess game going on, and the Venus person probably feels as if the Pluto person is chasing them and giving them a lot of attention, but the Pluto person is unhealthily manipulative or making use of the Venus person. If they're in a positive aspect, it's totally different. It's a very different energy, but Venus, Pluto in any hard aspect in the synastry or composite can show a lot of obsession, manipulation, and ownership dynamics. The second major difficulty that I can see is any difficult aspect between Venus and Neptune in the synastry or composite. This is Venus square opposite or even conjunct Neptune. This shows massive delusion, idealization, or loss of touch with reality. The Venus person probably props up the Neptune person a lot as some type of god or role model when that's not really the case, and there could be a huge falling out or like chasm when they realize this is just another human. And the Neptune person could feel as if they have an adoring student or like pupil with the Venus person and not really respect them in a way that is conducive for the relationship. If they're in a positive aspect, it's great. I love seeing Venus trine, conjunct, like those are great with Venus and Neptune, but the square opposite conjunction can really show that there's an out of touch delusion or lack of awareness that comes crashing down eventually. And finally, any Moon Mars hard aspects, square opposition, and then the conjunction, those can show a lot of hurt feelings or just innate aggression of the Mars person towards the Moon person, and the Moon person being very sensitive about how the Mars person makes fun of or jokes around. So Mars Moon hard aspects can be really difficult to get over because just like deep down there's a hurt and an annoyance and a lot of feelings that are torn during that. All of these can be mitigated if there's a lot of good things, don't get me wrong, but if you and your partner have any like hard Venus Pluto, hard Venus Neptune, or Moon Mars, those can be some of the most challenging things to overcome between two charts.